What I learned to be true the day after the 2016 presidential election, a man has not been elected president. A symbol has, a piece of fiction, a myth. And let me tell you a myth about a flood. A man heard it was impending. He built a wooden structure and put all the creatures in it, but the animals with hooves, the ones used for plowing, they always knew they weren't kin of the wolf. They always knew an ark is not a country. That day, I wept openly on a flight to Texas. The map in my head is covered in red, and I was ashamed white people were seeing me cry. Then I remembered, white people don't see me at all. I can't help the feeling that half this country would have no problem seeing me set on fire. And although I come from incense and sage, although I know it can be cleansing, I refuse to burn. There is no wall we won't scale, no bridge our body won't braid itself into, no pipeline to water or prison we won't unravel. There's no malice you've imagined we haven't already endured. If trauma be inherited, so be resilience, so be survival. So I wish a motherfucking pussy snatcher would. Like my people don't come from machete swingers. Like my people ain't cut cane that would tower over any man. Like I wouldn't whittle the hand that tried to reach. I now know I am not half as afraid as the people who are afraid of me, who raise their bigoted silence like a locked door. But my people be a battering ram. So I know a myth about a man. It's always a man who heard of a disaster. He built a wooden structure and put all the creatures in it, but an ark is not country. And we were never the sheep. We were always the flood, the black and brown and undocumented and Muslim and queer and trans and woman, and we are rising, and we are rising, and we are rising. Don't you see? We will cover this whole damn country before we ever receive.
Mitú.